Hello and welcome to Old Faithful. I am your host, Matt Trask. Super, I can't even describe how excited I am about my new setup here at Perfectwave Productions. Thank you to the guy at Perfectwave Productions for all your work on my behalf. Thank you to Black Hills Blend, as always, Michaela and Kelsey at Black Hills Blend, and my guest, Tiffany, who I'll introduce in a second, got a chai yogurtino. I don't know what that means, but how is it?
It's very good.
It's very good?
Yeah.
Awesome. I haven't got to shoot on a Saturday since the very first episode. Today is Saturday, so I got to dress up. I went full George Strait today. Thank you to my in-studio audience, the guest parents, Ross and Tanya Johnson. And before I introduce my guest, you'll notice she is a girl. Girls, I need you on the show. I love the Guitar Bros. I don't want it to just be a Guitar Bros show, and I'll be completely transparent, trying to get people to watch this show. More girls come on the show, more boys watch the show. I become famous. Maybe some misguided girl starts going out with me. It'll all end in a downward spiral of positivity. So, you're Tiffany Johnson?
Yes, hi. So nice to meet you.
It's so nice to have you on the show, as I
Thank
just
you.
said. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I started playing guitar and writing songs when I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
And I started performing all over town and just getting myself out there. And I've kind of been doing it ever since.
Tell us about your very first performance. How about?
My very first performance was at the Dolphin Arts Center.
Okay.
And me and my dad got on stage, and I'm pretty sure I sang like a Taylor Swift song, and then this song that I wrote, the first song I ever wrote. And I was really nervous, but it went really well, and I just fell in love with performing.
And you decided, I want to do that again.
Yes, yeah.
Much like
I knew that I just wanted to do performing. I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Brandon Jones was on the show a few weeks ago. He
Yeah.
said when he got off the stage, he just had to get back on another stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You did a Taylor Swift song. We will talk more about Taylor Swift in this episode, won't we?
Yeah.
Who are some of your musical influences, would you say?
My biggest one is definitely Taylor Swift. And
Okay.
then people like Kelsey Ballerini and Casey Musgraves, Dolly Parton.
All right.
Just kind of like female country singer-songwriters.
Mhm.
I've learned a lot more about songwriters, so I've started to really love the people who write the songs as well. There's this songwriter called Jordan Reynolds, and I love his music. He's really cool too.
Oh, I have to look Jordan Reynolds up? I
Yes,
don't
he's
know
really good.
anything about Jordan Reynolds.
He writes for like Dan and Shay
Okay.
and Keith Urban and people like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We could have a whole nother show about songwriters,
Right,
but
we
this
really could.
one's about performers and their instruments.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about your primary instrument?
Yes, so this is my guitar. It is a Taylor 214, and it has rosewood all over the back, and the front is spruce. It's kind of got like a starburst thing going on. Yeah, this guitar kind of has an interesting story because it kind of found me. I was looking for a new Taylor guitar,
All right.
and I went in the store and was kind of looking around, and I had a guitar lesson that day. And I went up into the room where the guitar lessons are in Haggerty's, and they had a bunch of guitar cases of all shapes and sizes like sitting. And I asked my guitar teacher, I said, can I look in some of these cases? And the first one I opened was this guitar.
Oh.
And right when I saw it, I was like, that's the guitar. That's the guitar. And it just plays so beautifully. And it kind of just found me. Yeah.
I love it. And one thing I love personalized guitars on this show. You put your name
Yep.
on the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you wouldn't know much, and my apologies if I'm wrong, about Ernest Tubb and Lefty Frizzell, Hank Williams, the super old country guy. This guitar, the Sunburst acoustic with your name on it, looks so country.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, and I have a sparkly strap too, right here. So we've got all the bedazzles going on.
Wow.
And yeah, it plays really, really beautifully, and it looks really beautiful. I just love this guitar.
Well, looks are important. Playability is important.
Mm-hmm.
When you perform, do you generally use your own sound system or a house sound system?
Yeah, it depends the gig, but
Okay.
usually I bring my own kind of system just to monitor and 2 amps.
Okay.
And I just plug my guitar in. It's electric acoustic, and I can adjust everything right here.
So I think you answered my next question. You don't use a DI box?
No, not usually.
Just go straight in, and this guitar hasn't given you many problems live?
No, it's been great.
No feedback or anything?
No.
Is it a diva?
No, it's really not. It's actually... It's a very nice guitar. Like, it's been playing well. It's been acting. I haven't had any problems with it. So
very forgiving. Of course, we try and treat them well, but sometimes you leave them in a car because you have to or whatever. And this guitar has been forgiving.
Yeah, it's fairly new too. I've only had it for like a year.
Okay.
So I haven't had it for a long time, but it's been working really well.
Well, I just love to hear that.
Thank you.
Tell us about your first guitar.
My first guitar, I have it over here. So this is my first ever guitar. It's a baby Taylor. I got it for my 8th birthday.
Wow.
My parents got it for me, and it came bedazzled because my parents bedazzled it for me because I love sparkly things. And it's the Taylor Swift model because I love Taylor Swift. And this was the guitar that I learned how to play guitar on.
And it's pluggable, inable. I suddenly can't remember how to speak. You can plug it in as well. It's electric.
Yeah, I think we had to get it like, I don't know the right word, but like installed to be electric. It didn't come electric, but we got it so we could put it.
Installed.
Yeah.
Was that the guitar you used at your first show, or did you play guitar at that first show?
Yeah, this is the guitar that I played the first time I played at the Doll, and I wrote my first songs on it, and I think the first song I learned was like Silent Night or something like that. It was around Christmas time, so I learned just all sorts of stuff.
We're having some firsts on the show. Somehow the first 2 Taylors on the show, if I'm not mistaken.
I love Taylors.
I kind of thought by default this show would be an endless procession of Taylors, which I wouldn't mind at all. But maybe we can have another first. Could you treat us to, on your first guitar, the first song you ever performed? A brief selection.
Yeah. I've not played this one. Wake up, not know what the year's gonna hold. Days go by, who knows how much I'm gonna grow. And I know you, and you know me, and time makes us who we're gonna be. Time is everything. I know I can do anything. I'm just happy that I'm here, 'cause I know that this is my year.
You knew a lot of chords at 8 years old.
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a while since I played this song. I had to like even remember the chords. I was like, I have not played this song in a very long time.
You did very good on camera, on the spot. Well done, Tiffany.
Thanks.
This is why you should hire this girl for your next event. We should talk briefly about the Taylor Guitar Company, Taylor Guitars, and if I'm wrong, we'll go with that, as we say on Old Faithful, was begun in the 80s by a man named Kurt Listug and a man named Ken Taylor, and at a production meeting they decided they would sell more guitars if they said Taylor on the headstock than Listug. And so they named the guitars Taylor, and their vision was kind of to create beautiful acoustic guitars that played more like an electric guitar.
Yeah.
With flatter radius fretboards and a lot of features that helped. And then with the Taylor expression system and the endorsement of many artists such as Taylor Swift, they've become kind of the go-to professional guitar. Yeah,
they're really popular. I go like back and forth from Nashville, and in Nashville you see almost all Taylors. There's a lot of Gibsons too and Martins, but like it's primarily Taylor guitars. Yeah.
Let's thank you for introducing another topic. You go to Nashville occasionally, and what do you do in Nashville?
Oh, I do tons of stuff. I go to songwriting camps and seminars, and I meet other guitar players and songwriters and just other musicians doing the same thing that I'm doing, and it's just really awesome. Yeah.
I needed another drink of Black Hills Blend coffee. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 16
You're
years old.
16, so you're still in high school?
Yes.
Do you go to public school or homeschool?
Yeah, I go to public school.
Do you have any other interests besides performing, writing, playing?
I like to do outdoor stuff a lot, but like mostly I just sing and write songs.
So you're not in like soccer
No.
or volleyball?
No, I used to do some of that stuff, but I don't have time for it anymore, and I
Right.
just like to focus my energy onto something I really love.
Well, nothing wrong with that. And many of us older people would say, hey, it keeps you out of trouble.
True. It
Yeah,
really does. Keeps
For
you
the
busy.
most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you pick up this here second Taylor that you got? One more question that I meant to start asking on this show and I haven't. If you could have any other guitar in the world, what would it be?
Oh, geez. Probably another Taylor, honestly. There's some Taylors at Haggerty's. That's awesome.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Johnson, did I mention that in the beginning of the episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Tell us about your social media contact information.
Oh, yeah. So my Instagram is Tiffany Johnson Sings. Same with my Facebook. And my website is tiffanyjohnsonsings.com. I have music on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube, Apple Music, all of that.
And what is the name of your latest single?
My latest single is called Selfish.
Selfish. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Johnson, is that what you're going to perform for us?
No,
Okay.
I'm actually going to sing a song I haven't released yet. So,
Wow.
special treat.
You heard it here first.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Tiffany.
Thank you.
You bet. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.
I'm sorry I've been acting weird. It's just the weather. My teardrops keep falling down like the rain. But it's just the season that's got me cursing your name. It's not that I poured myself out empty just to watch you leave, and not that you never come to check up on me. And they say the sun will come out tomorrow and it'll all be better, 'cause it's not my broken heart, it's just the weather. I'm sorry I've been out of touch, it's just the cold. I've got a storm raging on in my mind. I don't know what's with me half of the time. It's not that I poured myself out empty just to watch you leave, and not that you never come to check up on me. And they say the sun will come out tomorrow and it'll all be better, 'cause it's not my broken heart, it's not my broken heart, it's not my broken heart, it's just the weather. Oh, oh. It's not that I poured myself out empty just to watch you leave, and not that you never come to check up on me. And they say the sun will come out tomorrow and it'll all be better, 'cause it's not my broken heart, it's not my broken heart, it's not my broken heart, it's just the weather.
Woo!